Have you ever found yourself puzzled trying to figure out if she's really interested in you? It is a common challenge many men face, often missing subtle cues that could lead to something more. These signs are quiet but important. They can tell you if a woman is interested in you without saying a word. It is not just about dating, but also about understanding people better. Knowing these signs helps you in conversations and relationships by making you more aware of what your partner might feel or think. By the end of this video, you will learn how to spot these signs and communicate effectively. Number 10. Her body language changes. Observing a woman's body language can be a key indicator of her interest in you. Look for signs like sustained eye contact or frequent glances in your direction, which often suggest attraction. If she consistently positions herself close to you and leans in during conversations, it shows a desire for closer physical proximity. Another telltale sign is mirroring your body language. If she imitates your gestures or posture, it is a subconscious way of forming a connection. Additionally, her overall posture matters. If she faces you directly and maintains an open posture like uncrossed arms, it is a positive sign of engagement and receptiveness. Number 9. She teases you playfully. Playful teasing is a significant sign that a woman might be interested in you. It is a way for her to engage with you in a light-hearted manner and create a fun and dynamic interaction. This kind of teasing helps build rapport and a sense of familiarity, indicating that she is comfortable around you. Often, she might use teasing to test how you respond and gauge your interest in her. It is a subtle form of flirting that keeps the atmosphere casual, yet engaging. Your reaction to her teasing is crucial. Showing that you can take a joke and respond with humor is key. It is important to differentiate between playful teasing and mean-spirited comments. The former is a positive sign of interest, while the latter is not. Responding well to teasing can further encourage the connection and potentially reveal deeper feelings. Remember, it is all about maintaining a lighthearted and good-natured attitude toward these interactions. Number 8. She feels nervous around you. Nervousness often stems from a desire to make a good impression and a fear of doing or saying something wrong. And when a woman feels nervous or shy around you, it can be a sign that she is interested but is trying to hide it. This heightened self-awareness and concern about how you perceive her can lead to behaviors like fidgeting, playing with her hair, or even stumbling over words. These signs of nervousness are her body's response to the strong emotions she is experiencing due to her attraction to you. It is important to note that reactions to liking someone can vary greatly. While some ladies might become more nervous and shy, others might overcompensate by appearing extra confident, to the point where their interest isn't immediately obvious. Understanding these signs is key to interpreting her feelings accurately. Number 7. She compliments you. When a woman compliments you, especially on something like your clothes, it can be a subtle yet significant sign of interest. Compliments are not given lightly. They are often a way for her to initiate a conversation and subtly indicate her interest. Think of it as the modern equivalent of the old Victorian gesture, where a woman would drop her handkerchief to encourage a man to pick it up and start a conversation. Complimenting your attire can be a contemporary way for a woman to drop the handkerchief, so to speak. This tactic, often suggested in dating advice like that from Matthew Hussey, is a natural and effortless way for a woman to engage with you. Keep in mind that a compliment is often a deliberate choice to communicate something more than just admiration for your fashion sense. Number 6. She looks at you in public. A telling sign of a woman's interest is how she looks at you, especially in public settings like parties or bars. If you catch a woman glancing your way multiple times, it is a strong indicator she might be interested. This isn't just about a single, accidental look. It is about repeated glances, often accompanied by a subtle smile. The nature of her look can vary based on the context. In a situation where you are already acquainted, such as on a date, her look might be more about adoration and attentiveness. It is her gaze that shows she is fully engaged in what you are saying. This attentive, admiring look is different from the quick, curious glances you might receive from someone you haven't met yet. Both types of looks, however, are important cues for understanding her interest level. Number 5, she asks you to teach her things. When a woman asks you to teach her something, it is a subtle strategy that she wants to spend more time with you and get to know you better. This approach is clever because it is a casual way to ask for your company, almost like a low-key date, without directly stating it. For instance, if she shows interest in a hobby or skill you are good at, like fitness, and asks for your guidance, it is likely not just about the exercise. She is seizing the opportunity to be around you and engage in an activity together. This kind of request is a smart way to create a shared experience. Also, it makes building a connection in a relaxed and natural setting possible. Number 4, she lets you enter her personal space. If she is comfortable with you entering her personal space, often leaning in or moving closer during conversations, it is a strong sign she likes you. Women generally guard their personal space closely and only allow those they are comfortable with or interested in to come close. An even clearer sign is if she initiates physical contact, like touching your arm or shoulder, especially while expressing something like amusement. This kind of touch is an intentional move to establish a closer connection. It is also worth noting the subtler aspects of body language in different settings. For example, if you're at a bar and she moves her purse or any other object that is creating a barrier between you, it is a deliberate act to reduce distance and let you enter her personal space. These actions are not just casual gestures, but deliberate signs of comfort and interest. Number 3, she reschedules her plans for you. It is easy to misinterpret a cancellation as disinterest, but the key lies in how she handles it. If she cancels but immediately suggests an alternative time or day, it shows she is genuinely interested and eager to spend time with you. This is different from a vague cancellation without any attempt to reschedule, which might indicate a lack of interest. A good cancellation involves her being proactive about finding a new time to meet, like saying, "I can't make it today. How about tomorrow?" This indicates that she values the opportunity to meet you and is making an effort to ensure it happens, despite the initial hiccup. It is important to distinguish between someone who is being flaky and someone who is genuinely interested but had to reschedule due to unforeseen circumstances. The effort to reschedule is a clear indicator of her interest in and desire to spend time with you. Number 2, she pays attention to your little things. When she likes you, she is naturally inclined to learn more about you and remember the things you share. This attentiveness is often reflected in how she brings up little details or references in conversations. For example, if you mention a past trip to Paris and later she sends you a related meme or article, it is her way of showing she is not only listening, but also thinking about you outside of your interactions. These small gestures, like sending you something that reminded her of a shared conversation, are her ways of initiating further communication and staying connected with you, especially when you are not together. Remembering and referencing these little details is a clear sign she values your conversations and is genuinely interested in you and your life. Number 1, you and I becomes we. A clear sign of a woman's interest is when she starts using we instead of I in conversations with you. This shift in language indicates she is thinking about you both as a unit and envisioning shared experiences in the future. For instance, if she suggests, "We should check out that new restaurant," or "We could go to a concert together," it is a sign she is picturing a future that includes you. This isn't about making grand promises or life-altering plans, but rather about casual, future-oriented suggestions like attending events or trying new places together. It is important, however, to recognize this genuine interest in manipulative behavior, as the latter can sometimes appear similar. In a healthy context, her including you in her future plans, even for small events or outings, is a positive indication that she values your company and sees potential in your relationship going forward. Conclusion. Remember, these signs are subtle and take time to recognize and interpret correctly. While you are observing these cues, focus on self-improvement and personal growth. Being anxious or desperate isn't the key. Instead, strive to become a person who is confident and self-assured. If you have made it this far, comment below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.